Hello Virgos, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm going to do another What's in Your Energy spread for you all. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and any other major placements in which you may have Virgo in your chart. Very important to remember, this will not resonate with all Virgos out there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it is not your story, it is simply not your story. Please, please, please do not force it. I cannot stress that enough. My lovelies. Let's see what is going on. They're telling me to keep it like this. Show me what's in the surrounding. All right, there's change coming. I got 5 cards for your energy, 5 cards for your surrounding. All right, 5s mean change. 5. If someone wants to look up that angel number, please go ahead and do so. And we have the 5 of Wands. 5. There's definitely a change, my lovelies. All right, let's see what we have here. You know what? Give me 1 second, loves. I'm gonna get my dream deck. Oh, you know what? I have it. I'm sorry. All right, lovelies. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we start, I do want to let everybody know that I had such a great time on the live where I was doing questions. I tried to get to as many people as I possibly could. I know there's more than a couple that I wasn't able to do. Or get to. I went back and looked at the replay and saw everyone that joined, and I thank y'all so very much for celebrating with me and for providing your questions. So if I got to you, I appreciate it. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. As y'all can see, it was just the comments were flying. So thank you for joining me on Sunday. In honor, because I wasn't able to get to everybody, so in honor of y'all that I wasn't able to get to and the people who couldn't make it, I'm bringing back the $25 energy special, loves. Okay, so book with me through my email, virgotarotempress@gmail.com, or you could go to my Etsy shop. It's below in the description. Okay, the link is there. It's going to be under $25 energy special, and then I'm also going to bring back the $35 angel message. So y'all know when we get the angel messages and the ancestor messages, I'm going to go ahead and offer that once again. Okay, so if you want to book with me, go ahead and do so below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, and then we'll figure out the next time we go live, loves. Okay, this is your energy, Virgo. This is the surrounding. Remember, if it's not your story, please don't force it. They're telling me to start with your energy today. I just heard a transfer of energy. It's so weird, and I keep getting drawn back over here to your energy, loves. Okay, in your energy, you have the 3 of Coins in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Wands, followed by the King of Cups in reverse, loves. What in the world? I'm hearing some weird stuff. I just heard stop fighting your father. That's really weird because I'm not even seeing anything about that here. So what is that King of Cups in reverse? I think this is like some father stuff. All right, so I don't know, loves. Okay, in your energy, 3 of Coins in reverse and the Temperance in reverse means to me that maybe some of y'all are struggling with finances, with work, or compromising, okay? Some of y'all watched a lot of hostile things growing up. I definitely see that with that 3 of Coins here. Upright. This is collaborating. This is cooperating. This is friends. This is coworkers. This is working together, being on the same page and working as a team. But if you see that, look at the blue. as in masculine, and then the red as in feminine, right? I think when you were in childhood, loves, that maybe some of y'all saw a lot of things that were very hostile and a lot of people who did not work well or mesh well together. You know what I mean? So maybe that's something that you had to learn on your own or are continuing to learn on your own, loves, okay? Three of Coins in reverse means not knowing or not willing to compromise or make it work on a team effort. But it also means a lack of work, a lack of funds, a lack of security at your job, in your career, you know? Some of y'all have lost your riches, is what I'm saying. Some of y'all have lost your riches or something. Like, not so much like you can't survive, but maybe some of you have just like, you aren't able to go get your toes done, your nails done, your hair done, or clothes or something like that. Like the little luxuries that maybe you took for granted are gone now or something. There's something about a broken noodle, a weird noodle or a broken noodle, or what does that mean? Isn't there like a saying or like something about that? The odd noodle or something? I don't know. There's something really weird about that. I'm hearing that song Lose Yourself by Eminem. Remember when he says, like, I don't even know the words, loves. Mom's spaghetti. That's all I keep hearing. Like broken noodle, broken spaghetti. And then I heard Eminem saying, Mom's spaghetti. I definitely feel like you grew up or watched a very hostile altercation or environment when you were younger, Virgos. I just heard the wolf comes out at night. Maybe some of y'all saw domestic violence, and I hate to be bringing that up. Trigger warning. And like I said, if this isn't your story, don't force it, okay? I definitely feel like there is something that is stemming from that going on right now, Virgos, with y'all, and that is causing some inner turmoil, right? Some lack of inner peace, a lack of peace of mind. Some of you thrive in like, oh my goodness, that is why some of y'all crave stability. Most of y'all crave stability. Virgos, y'all love stability. All right. And remember, we are in the Mercury retrograde shadow period. So old traumas, triggers, things like that, they do arise. They do come back to light. There is an inner feeling of being distraught, and some of y'all, you crave stability, but you thrive in chaos because that's the only thing that you've been taught, that you may have been taught, teaching yourself to do. Mercury retrograde will get you tongue-tied, loves, and I'm still a little woozy from Sunday's live, so I definitely feel like I'm getting tongue-tied here. But some of you taught yourself how to thrive in the chaos, okay? Maybe you don't resonate or associate yourself with chaotic things or environments, but you've taught yourself how to thrive. Even though it doesn't give you a peace of mind, maybe makes you like sick to your stomach. Some of you really can't be around it, but it's like your foot is always dipped in a little bit of chaos, in a little bit of craziness, right? And some of you have taught yourself definitely how to thrive, but now it's time to take your foot completely out of that chaotic water and step into stable, dry land, okay? Some of you with that Knight of Wands, okay, some of you, it's definitely Leo energy. I'm also seeing Aries energy. I'm also seeing Capricorn energy. Some of y'all are starting to get out for the summer. Some of y'all are getting sunburned. Some of y'all have mosquitoes that have been eating at you. And some of y'all have freckles. Light hair, blue eyes, and freckles. I just heard orange is the way. What in the world does that mean? What is the spirit meaning of the color orange? And I think we've had that before. Some of y'all weren't born exactly stable either. Look at the wooden spoon. You know that saying, like, I wasn't born with a diamond spoon in my mouth, and that's something that I kind of always say too, like, I was born with a wooden spoon, like joking, I don't mean it in a bad way, but I'm always telling my sisters, um, born with a wooden spoon, in my mouth, not in anybody else's, in my mouth. Like I always say that, with a wooden spoon, not a diamond spoon, right? So some of y'all may joke about that, but some of y'all did come from a less fortunate childhood, is what I'm saying or seeing. I feel like amidst the chaos that you've endured, Virgo, that you kind of did your own thing. You learned how to thrive. The Knight of Wands is very inconsistent, very flighty. And that's how I feel your inner child feels right now, Virgo. Although you are matured and grown and things like that, or maybe you're still coming into your own, the inner child, because I'm seeing a snake and then I'm seeing like a little lamb that's just getting, I don't want to say that, a little innocent lamb, right? I'm seeing two hostile people right in your environment, and they're right on top of each other. And I think due to that, you thrive in chaos, but also, Virgo, I think that it's kind of conditioned you to be a little flighty around chaos, right? When chaos erupts, I think you go into like your own zone, and maybe that's kind of how you react. You know what I mean? However you reacted as a child, that may be how you react now, or you're reacting as the things that you've seen growing up. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but I know what I'm trying to say. But I definitely feel like for instance, when money is low or work is slow or things like that, you may be a little bit unpredictable. You may be all over the place. You may be frantic. You may be uncommittal to people around you because you're so focused on this, right? Like some of you had to use escapism by work to get away from the chaos. That is what I'm trying to get to. Y'all, yeah, if y'all understand that. With the Seven of Wands in reverse here, I don't think you like to be at the center of confrontation. The Seven of, yeah, it cuts deep. If y'all saw, I just picked up the card and it kind of tore a little bit. I take everything as a sign. There's something that's like cut deep. Like, that's why maybe you don't like to be a part of confrontation. The Seven of Wands talks about aggression, anger, fighting back, being defensive. But this is also like putting the nail in the coffin. This is something that maybe you have suppressed, Virgo. You see how it's like they put rubble on it and then nailed it down completely, sealed it shut. I'm seeing shattered memories, like, and they're asking you to take those nails out, remove the rubble, and what is that? Hammer it into the ground, shatter those memories, shatter those traumas, get rid of them, because it is affecting you, whether you subconsciously feel it or see it or not. But with the King of Cups here in reverse, I think there was a very, very hostile person, okay? Some of you, it is a father, a grandfather, whatever it may be. The King of Cups in reverse is a masculine energy, but remember, women can be masculine too. There's something about an old school video recorder, like a tape recorder, like a video camera. Do y'all remember those? Or maybe even Polaroid cameras, right? Maybe some of y'all are looking at old photos, old videos, homemade movies, and some of y'all are getting these triggers, or some of y'all are reliving these triggers, or there's something about that. Okay, maybe you only have memories of this person. Maybe they're not around anymore, maybe physically, spiritually, or just, in your life. I'm seeing the letter D. And I don't know, for some of y'all, this is a dad or like a grandfather. Could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with a Scorpio. For some of y'all, someone betrayed your trust in a very hurtful way is what I'm seeing. This is definitely like a father figure or someone that you had on a pedestal at one point in your life or someone that you looked up to or were supposed to look up to, okay? Because I'm seeing Zeus, the Greek god in mythology, in Greek mythology. I'm seeing Zeus. I don't know. And if y'all are not familiar with Greek mythology, Zeus is a very jealous god, but yet can also be very manipulative, very angry, very ego driven. And Zeus is a Capricorn. So I don't know. I don't know if that resonates with some of y'all, but I'm seeing like when this memory arises, like your heart just kind of goes, like you see that tree or that flower or whatever, it just kind of goes, like it really dims you, Virgos, and my throat's getting messed up. So I don't know if this is hard to talk about or something that you've never talked about, but if you see that in the back, it's something that kind of always, like, let me see if I can see. You see that little outline of that person right there? It's something or someone that you keep at the very back of your subconscious. All right, because maybe it does trigger these things. Maybe this is something that you're releasing with this eclipse, Virgo. And when I clarified that King of Cups, we have the Five of Potions and the King of Wands in reverse. All right, there could be something about substance abuse that you witnessed or outbursts or rages that you've witnessed, okay? It's something that really wounded you at some point, Virgo. A lot of y'all did grow up in poverty or not as fortunate as you are today, Virgo, okay? If some of y'all are struggling with money, I think the lesson here is to not react the way that you saw growing up, you know? That's someone's lesson here for sure, for sure. Over here, Virgos, in your surrounding energy, you have the King of Cups. I'm sorry, King of Coins in reverse, the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Some of y'all are definitely, it's a trigger or a trauma that's arising, loves. I see it strongly. I see it strongly. Okay, with this King of Coins in reverse, there is someone who either abused their power, abused their authority, or just very unpredictable, very unstable, never around or absent, okay? The King of Coins in reverse is someone dishonest, disloyal, a thief, a mastermind, ulterior motives, things like that. Someone that you just don't want anything to do with, right? I just heard the apple falls far from the tree. All right. So maybe this person, some of y'all know exactly who this person is for you. But instead of growing up in strong and firm with morals and beliefs and like something to produce, they just grew the wrong way. All right. I just heard they were born bad. All right. Not for everyone, but for one person at least. I just heard they were born bad. Okay. I don't think that this person ever matured or grew up, or I'm seeing some weird energy. I'm feeling it and it's feeling very weird. I just heard cobra. There's something very significant about a male with facial hair or a woman with a very full top lip or lips. For some of you, this is a family member, okay? But with the King of Coins here, this is in your surrounding energy. Some of you may have trauma in regards to this person that's going to arise. Something that you may have buried deep within your soul, right? And with that Ace of Swords in reverse, this means being confused. This means something you're not trying to think about. So it tells me, yes, this is something you've suppressed and covered up and knotted away and trapped it down there, right? Look at that knot, like you trapped it down there. All right, but I think, Virgos, it's time if I'm being honest. For some of you, this isn't even a father. This may be the father or mother of your children. Whatever it is, it's a very masculine presence, all right? And I'm getting even maybe somewhat a dangerous presence at times. It doesn't have to be like literal danger. It could be a danger to your peace, okay? But with that Ace of Swords in reverse, Virgo, I think it's time. Y'all remember, I'm a Harry Potter junkie, okay? I love Harry Potter. Let me tell y'all something. I requested the rights from Warner Brothers to make a Harry Potter tarot deck, and they turned me down, and I cried. I literally cried. But that would be awesome if they made one. So in Harry Potter, the sword of Gryffindor, it like disappears. It appears only to someone who's in need of it, right? And that's what I'm seeing here. I think it's time. The sword, you see how it's like real shiny right there? Like if it's glimmering, the sword appears when you need it. And I think it's time, Virgos, to cut out that barrier, cut out that trap, unleash those knots that maybe you've been hiding. You know, it's time to kill those memories, shatter those memories, to shatter those triggers, those traumas. Why? Because the Hierophant is here, and that is the only way you are going to rise. Not maybe the only way, but this is a way you're going to rise above this person, rise above those things, rise above those traumas that, whether you know it or not, are secretly or subconsciously inhibiting you from breaking that certain situation or predicament or lesson or curse. That Hierophant here talks about moving to a higher level of commitment. How much are you committing yourself to yourself, Virgo? And you know what's so crazy, Virgo, is I keep seeing the word self-abandonment, self-abandonment, self-abandonment. Don't leave yourself out in the cold, even if you think you're not. Some of y'all are definitely native. Some of y'all are definitely native for sure, or have native ancestors. Or maybe not even native, maybe it's just indigenous, because I'm seeing like Panama. I don't know why I've been seeing Panama yesterday and today. I just heard that Taylor Swift song. He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar. I don't even remember. I'm sure it's called Teardrops on My Guitar, but I don't remember the words. He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar. It's caused you a lot of pain. Some of you, it's literal pain. All right, but slashing out these memories, shattering these things, shattering these broken bonds or trauma bonds, or just horrific triggers that are coming to light. Only by shattering it and killing those things will you feel like you've risen above it. It looks like a feather duster that this person has, right? Dusting it off, dusting it off your shoulders, dusting it off your back, dusting off your memory, your shelf of memories, your mind's triggers that come up. Dust that off, Virgo. That's how you're going to rise above it, and that's how you're going to overcome it, right? The 10 of Wands in reverse. By releasing and dropping that old baggage, that old misery, those old things that you have in your subconscious, that heavy load that you've been carrying on your mind, deep down in your mind for a long time. This is dropping a burden, dropping a load, dropping the baggage. The 10 of Wands in reverse literally means just that. So you can rise above it and rise above this person. What is that thing right there? Does anybody know? I just heard tiger lily, and I've never seen Peter Pan, but I know there's a tiger lily on there somewhere. I don't know her story. If someone could put that in the comments below, maybe that'll resonate somewhere or somehow. I'm seeing rewiring your brain. Look at these little blue things right here. Doesn't that look like little things of the brain? And you know how like the stem, the spinal cord and all that stuff. I think that it's whatever you witnessed growing up, it rewired your brain. And that's a true thing. It's literally proven. Trauma rewires your brain. All right. And that's what it is. You're dropping that. You're dropping the things that have rewired, that have, maybe tainted your way of doing things or reacting to things, and it's triggering you right now. If some of y'all are going through financial hardships, that is why. Or relationship hardships, this is why you are reacting in the way that you are, because it was wired in you from childhood. And in order to overcome this situation, you are going to drop and shatter those memories and those triggers and those traumas. Four of Swords in reverse means breaking free and releasing it from your head. Upright, this is depression, this is sadness, this is PTSD, this is overthinking, this is seclusion. Some of y'all have never spoken about this. All right. Or some of y'all have never seen it in this way. Or some of y'all were not given power when you were a child, right? Although you were seeing these heartbreaking things or traumatic things, maybe you didn't have the power to speak up or stand up for yourself or whoever, loved ones, whoever, right? The Three of Swords, look at right there. Three of Swords means heartache, heartbreak, triggers trauma, something painful. And maybe you feel bound to that. And some of you don't know how to really assert your power fully because it was taken away from you. But when this is in reverse, loves, killing and shattering these traumas, triggers, and memories from whoever this was that did this to you or showed you how to react poorly. The Four of Swords is busting out, breaking free, speaking out for yourself, releasing that from your mind, and not being bound to it. Not being bound to the same cycle. Not letting it make you who you are. Some of y'all are going to totally cut things out. And y'all, I'm seeing a full-on transformation for y'all, okay? It's nuts. That's so nuts. In the mutual energy, you have the Sun in reverse and the Five of Wands, all right? Some things are going to come to light. Some little traumas, maybe not little, but little things are going to start poking at you that's going to release traumas and triggers, all right? They're going to resurface. The Sun in reverse. The Sun upright means being shown, right? The Sun in reverse means something in the dark that's going to be shown. Something that you haven't been bringing up to the surface is slowly floating up, right? It's already burning. It's slowly floating up. The Sun in reverse means something dark is going to come to light. The Five of Wands in reverse, don't fight it. Don't fight it, Virgos, all right? Don't make it harder than what it needs to be. Don't fight what's occurring. Don't fight what you're feeling. Don't fight your healing process. It's only going to delay it, okay? Five of Wands, 5 cards, 5 cards, 5, 5, 5. It means change. It means redirection. It means new paths, new things. It just means a complete change and transformation, loves. And like I said, once this last thing is cut out and healed, I'm seeing something completely marvelous, like unravel. I'm seeing like a flower like slowly like coming into bloom. That's what I'm seeing. That's how I know there's a transformation coming, right? And we are in springtime, so maybe it's time for you to blossom to your full potential once these restrictions are removed, Virgos. Underneath the deck, what you don't see coming, what you don't expect, the Hermit, that's your card. If you've been hiding from these memories or whatever it is, or this person, whoever, whatever, they're slowly finding their way up to the surface to find, like, you're going to see them even if you've been trying, not maybe see this person in person. I don't know about that, but the things you've been suppressing, they want to be seen, even if you've been trying to hide from them, Virgo, okay? That's the Hermit, and that's the Virgo card. You're doing some deep soul diving, some soul searching, and some self-introspection, okay? Underneath that, the Ace of Cups. This is the last part of the pot that you're pouring into yourself. It's almost like a strainer. Y'all know what a strainer is, like with the little holes where it gets all the crumbs and all the pieces so you can only get the pure liquid. That's what this is. You've been straining out. This eclipse is having you strain out the bad and only accepting the good. Releasing the bad so you could throw it out. So you can only soak in what nourishes you and what makes you feel full and not thirsting for it anymore. Self-love, self-acceptance, and loving your life and loving the situation. Some of you maybe took a lot of little things for granted when it comes to your spending, but you're going to find peace in simplicity, if that makes sense, for now, okay? Because things are still equaling out. And then we have the star here. Some of y'all are gonna, if you, okay, remember we said there's a little lamb over here somewhere? There was a little lamb or something. Where was it? The little lamb, I almost said slaughtered, all right? I almost said I'm seeing a snake and a little lamb being slaughtered. I didn't want to say that. So, and that's when I said domestic violence, trigger warning. I'm so sorry. But some of y'all are going to make peace with the little lamb, okay? Or some of y'all are going to, maybe you felt like your childhood was being ripped apart in front of you, Virgo. Oh, I'm going to cry. And some of you are going to pick up that little lamb, that inner child, and remove them. Remember? Take your foot out the water and remove them from that chaos. Because somehow they got stuck in it, right? Whether that be your inner child or whether that be actually a person. Some of you are going to make amends either with yourself or with someone. I keep hearing that song by, I want to say it's by Mozzie. And I don't, unfortunately, it's called Unfortunately, and it says unfortunate, it's rap. So if you don't want to hear it, that's fine. But in that song, it says, unfortunately, I was trying to get my feet wet, then that water rose too deep. I don't remember, but there's something about not taking care of a family in that song. What does it say? You're raising kids on your own. That's unfortunate, huh? That's what he says. I don't know if this has to be with a single parent home, or maybe you're a single parent, Virgo. I don't know. There's definitely something about family life within this, okay? But that is what I'm seeing here. My lovelies, okay? You're going to make amends. This is healing. That star card also means wish fulfillment, but it also means healing, all right? With the Seven of Cups, healing many different things in many different ways, in many different forms. But look at Virgos, what's bubbling up. You keep releasing all those genies, right? Setting them free. And what are they going to give you? The treasure and your wishes, right? Your wishes, for sure, for sure. Yeah, you're definitely going to heal something with a female figure, if I'm being honest. Maybe a mother, maybe a mother-in-law, something. I don't know. Give me some moon messages. If this message is resonating, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. My lovelies, like I said, I have the $25 energy special going on. It's going to be exactly like this, a video recording of your energy, your surrounding, and the mutual. And I will go ahead and send that over to you in a private link. So if you want to book, virgotarotempress@gmail.com, or just shoot over to my Etsy. The link is in the description below, okay? Let's see. Give me some moon messages for Virgo. That was quick. Red moon, celebrate new life and change for the better. Be optimistic and open to the opportunities as they come your way. Cruel/icebox, all right? Is it like this? Oh, yeah. This person was very cruel, all right? And you're releasing that, right? You saved that cruelty or those cruel memories. You wrapped it away, remember, and put it deep down into your abyss of things you don't want to come out again or relive or rethink about. But that ice is melting, all right? You're removing all the ice from your energy, Virgo. It's melting, okay? But remember, so you could be released, and only so you can kill whatever comes out of that big old bag of scariness, all right? And in the mutual energy, pink moon, you are a reflection of all those whom we attract in our life. You deserve the best, so treat yourself with the love and care that you deserve. Heal. Healing is right around the corner, loves. Underneath the deck, outside perspective, okay? Nothing that ever happened to you in childhood was your fault, lovelies. Ever, ever. All right? Own that with an outside perspective so you can heal whatever it is that you have been keeping deep down. All right? Your goals are near. Your goals are very near. This is going to be kind of hard because it's saying weak here, but it's going to be hard. It's like when you don't clean the garage for a very long time, or the backyard, or the doors, or what, like the what is it called when it gets in the corner of the, I don't know, but it's like it takes a lot of scrubbing. It's going to be a hard process, right? But it's going to be a hard process when you're cleansing and purging and making it brand new. Okay, this is crucial for your growth, to release that chaos and destruction. Okay, that is what I'm seeing, my lovely Virgos. All right, give me one dream card for you, and then we'll call it a video. One dream card for Virgos. You can't force your dreams to come true. Dreams can only be blown into the wind like feathers, after which we need to learn to trust, be patient, and wait with our hearts open. Every day is a possibility for change. It takes courage to pursue your dreams. It takes courage to be who you are, to do what feels right. It takes courage to face the fears that have the power to hold you back. Be brave and the world will be yours. Okay, so they are saying be patient on your abundance, loves. Those genies are slowly being released to grant your 7 wishes. Ooh, and 7's a lucky number. To grant your 7 wishes. But it's taking courage to purge out what can't come either, right? That is what I have for you, my lovelies. Beautiful, emotional, and touching reading. I want to say that for y'all. I'm sending y'all lots of love, light, peace, clarity. May peace always surround you. Love you all so very much, and I will talk to you soon.